What's going on, everybody? And welcome to 69 Baja Outdoors. Today we're going to be working on Mud Cricket's air filter system. We're going to be installing the Empi foam pre-filters. I do have outerwears, those got to be cleaned, and I'm going to keep my existing air cleaners because they were replaced not too long ago. And just a short video on how we're going to put them on. So hopefully it helps out somebody in the future. If not, well, so be it. But if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and we're going to get to it. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to give the outerwears a bath because they are definitely not looking good. This table is wet. I just hosed it off from all the pollen. The pollen was giving me some nasty problems for about 6 months, believe it or not. Who knows? Might have been the train derailment a couple hundred miles away. I don't know. We're not going to go there. But anyway, we're going to put some purple power on here. We're going to let them soak for a little bit. Sorry, I was paying attention to what I was doing. So yeah, I didn't let that stuff sit on here more than 30 seconds. Hosed them off, and they came out pretty damn clean. I blew them off with the compressed air. I couldn't really hold the phone and show you guys that at the same time, but my fog lights make perfect drying beds, so we're gonna leave those there while we do the rest of the foam. Now I know I should be replacing the filters, but I've got some things to do tomorrow, and I'm running a little short on cheddar. After visiting Misty at Valley VW, I spent a lot more than I should have. So at any rate, the air cleaners aren't that dirty, and they do clean up good, so they're washable. Trying to keep the Empi thing in the rear, so this is driver's side. So you want to pull it till it's just over the air filter. Just like so. That little lip there. Then when you put it on, peel this back, and then it'll actually fold up underneath it once it's on. So we're gonna do that now. So now that the foam has been put onto the air filter, you definitely want to zip tie right to the top of the metal part of your air filter. Unfortunately, I had to use 3 zip ties because I didn't have enough, or long enough zip ties. So 3 it is. And you want to make sure it's not on your air filter. You want to make sure it's on that top band. Like so. And then you want to use a pair of flush cuts. Hold them flush up against the zip tie, give it a snip. No sharp edges, man. You can't, once you use a pair of flush cuts, you won't use anything else to cut zip ties, except maybe a razor knife, but even then, the flush cuts are perfect for that, man, and they're fairly inexpensive. I think they're like $3 at Harbor Freight, but that's it. Both of these are done. They're ready to go on. All we have to do is fold this up so that the foam doesn't get caught in the seal. I guess it wouldn't matter, but I don't know. I'm anal about things, so maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong. That's how I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna peel these back, let that sit nice and flush, onto the base, and then I'm gonna put these down over the base and then zip tie that as well once they are on. And we'll show you all that shortly. So this one is now on. It was quite difficult to video that, but it's bolted down, and then we're just going to take the foam, bend it around the bottom edge, and like I said earlier, we're going to zip tie. Shit, sorry about that. Like I said earlier, we're going to zip tie around it, and then once that's zip tied on the bottom as well, we're going to put the outerwears back on it. So now that those have been oiled and zip tied, our outerwears are dry, and we're going to install those. And unfortunately, I can't hold the phone and do that. Well, maybe I can. Stand by. Damn, I wish I had figured that out earlier. I would have videoed that. So basically, you're gonna fight your outerwears to get them on, because it is a huge pain in the ass to get them to squeeze over that foam, I'm sure, because they were a pain in the ass to put on last time. I'm gonna speed this up. Well, that took some finagling, but I managed to get it done.